Hi there, it's Terry from Terry B Fantasy Crafts. Today I'm going to show you how to make this card. Sorry, I'm turning that way. I'm just making sure I've got it in focus. It's just a rocker card, just showing you the basics of how to put it together and where I've taken it from. So with that, I'm going to hopefully turn the camera down, see how it goes. Yes, we're getting there so far. Okay, so hopefully you can all see that. This is what we're making. Okay, just a rocker card that will rock if you put it properly around there. I mean, I've done them very, very quickly. So basically what you get is sheets from Magik Graphics. I mean, that is actually a background. I've actually cut this from the background, and I've got the shape from the CD itself. So what you get literally when you print it off, that's what you get. So what I've done is cut around it, and then I cut a card and stuck it to the back. Now I've already done that one, as you can see, but with this one, which was the back, as I showed you, I made sure that I've got it right in the middle, because there's some lovely cogs there and a bird down there. Okay, so I can use them for other things later. So let's stick with this. I've got the front already done. Thought I'd lost that then. Obviously what I did was just drew round it and then cut it out, and then trim bits off. Now I've left a little bit there that's sort of over the edge, and I'll trim it and show you what the scissors that I use. Right, to stick it, I'm using Cosmic Shimmer acrylic glue. I'm in the middle of testing quite a few glues, but this is normally my go-to. Just come out, and with this one, store it flat, because otherwise it'll clog the end there. If you put it that way, you're going to be there forever trying to get it up. So hope you can just see what I'm doing. Just going around the edges quickly. I'm doing it on my craft mat, which I never do without. Those that know me will know that. Just around the edge and through the middle, so because you don't want it bubbling. Always put the top back on. Okay, so drop something on the floor there, I think. So you do get a little bit of time with this glue to line it up. This is the bit I hate. I don't know about you, but people seem to do this bit ever so easy on television and in other videos. So, there we go. Now, as you can see, there is a little bit of card there, and so what I'm going to do, now these are the scissors I use by choice. They're tonic. I'm forgetting into these little areas here. They're just so good. Move the card and not the scissors. Just taking all the little bits out. I don't have any of these in stock at the moment, but next time I do an order from Tonic, I will be getting them, because, well, the reason I haven't got any is because they sell out quickly. Okay, and for big areas, I use these Tim Holtz ones, which you've seen before. They're the ones that you can cut sticky paper and it doesn't stick to them. Being tidy here, it's not normally like me. Just to show you, see, no stick, it doesn't stick at all. When I mean it doesn't stick, there's absolutely, see, it sticks to everything, but not the scissors. Absolutely no residue there at all. Okay, I had meant to do that, but whilst I'm doing this. Okay, so the next thing, let's do a few bits around there as well. I mean, you can tidy up quicker than, yeah, spend a little time over it. Okay, so the one thing I did forget was to score it, but I might as well do that with you here. Now, I'm actually using this Crafter's Companion one. It's quite new, so you'll see some lines on there. That's to help me know where the lines are. If you put something that's really big there, you don't always know where the other one is. So it's just a little tip for you there. Right, this is going to fold outwards like so. So we need to score from on this side, because what happens is you're scoring into, and then when you fold it, the scoring action will break up the fibres of the cardboard or the board, and which will make it easier to fold over. I've just remembered, as I'm going along, I'm going to remember things that I meant to tell you and I haven't. The paper I'm actually using for this, it's just, I wouldn't use copy paper. This I think is 120 grams, but I have used 100 grams before. You can also use photo paper, which I didn't today because of the shine. I did have one. Yes, this one I've used photo paper on there. I don't know if you can see the gloss. Yeah, okay. In comparison with that, you will. So, and that's from the shop where you buy things for £1. You can get it in there with sticky already on the back as well, which I sometimes use. I didn't with that one. Okay, so now we're ready to score this, and if I was organised, I'd already have my scoring tool here. So I'm going to go under here, make sure that it's even. So I put it there, and it's going to be one from that one. Okay. What I'm going to have to do is making sure. Yeah. Let's hope this works. So I'm going one away from where I've gone. You don't actually need a scoring board, but so it's a little bit difficult without. You can use a ruler, and if you get some padding underneath, it will score. But I much preferred it this way. Where's me talking about getting scoring? They've got one in the top. I forgot all about that. As I say, this is pretty new to me, this one, so I've only used it once or twice, so I was getting used to it. Yeah. So we're going that way with the card. Now normally I would fold it down and sort of go along there, but I don't want it flat like that, with like a card, because it's only to go out sort of slightly from there. Okay, so hopefully now I've got these fit. And again, if they're not identical, the shape, you know, if you've got little bits and pieces over, you can trim it after, or you can hide it with embellishments, which is always good to use. Now I'm using double sided tape here. It is the strong tape, just to give it the, I never get it stuck to my hand, just trying to move it in the light so I can see where the score line is. Now obviously this is Sticks double-sided tape that's the strong, it's the strong tack, and it can be torn, as you just saw there. I said obviously you need to score it above the line where it's bent. Okay, I'm going to put a bit along here. The rest I'm going to glue, but I'm just putting a little bit here to strengthen it. Okay. And again, what I normally do is put some dots of glue. They'll come out. So that it won't stick immediately, so that you can't move it about. So it gives you a little bit of wiggle time. So there's that. Just tie them together. There we go. Right, as you can see there, there's a tiny bit of an edge, so get the scissors and trim that. There's a bit of the tape there, and as you see, these Tim Holtz scissors are amazing. If you see them in future and they're in black, they are actually Tim Holtz. They're not, they haven't been copied or anything, because Tim has now changed, his colouring to black. And you won't get these in this colour anymore, because they're tonic and tonic to orange now. What comes of trying to be a perfectionist. I don't actually need that tiny little bit out now this minute, do I? I can do that after. Okay, so there are lots of bits and pieces. Well, I say lots, there's a few little tiny bits there that won't actually make a hell of a lot of difference in the scheme of things, because, as I say, you can put embellishments there, and that's about it really. Make it stick in the middle. Once you get something like that, just needs a little bit of a there we go. I'm going to do it. Might be because I don't even. I'll be here all day now, won't I? I don't know if you can hear me whispering. Yeah. So that's that. Now, oh, I think I've left it out in the kitchen. There was another one of the sheets that has an insert for a 6x6 card. So they had two inserts, one by there and one by there with different backgrounds. And what I actually did was take a little circle die and cut that out, just keeping the edging that they had, and put it on the back of there, just for struggling with this glue. Put it on the back of there for a message. I mean, obviously you don't have to do it, but I thought it would be a nice little addition. And if you want to fold it before it goes on, but you can see it just go on like that. Okay, so there we have the card. From the end bits, because I did say there were end bits that I had here, I've literally cut out the cogs, and I can use that again, and also the bird. Now there's another backing paper on there that actually has a flower in the corner, so I've also cut that off, which I might actually use on here by there, but I haven't decided what I'm going to embellish it with. But that's it for now. I come back to you. Yep. Just oops. Review, yes. Thank you all for watching. I will be putting this up on my website, and that's www.fantasycrafts.co.uk. The images have come from a CD by Magik Graphics called Steampunk Beauty, and you may or may not have seen another card that I made with it that is also from Steampunk Beauty. That is a shape that's that is how it comes on the paper, is a big shape. I've also got another shape here from a different image, and going back to that one, I've cut off a pretty backing paper, and that, as I say, is from Steampunk Beauty on the website at www.fantasycrafts.co.uk. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you would like to see more, and also I do a newsletter once a week, so if you'd like to sign up to that, you can find the sign up form on the website and also on my Facebook page. So thank you for watching, and bye for now.